Color harmony. Harmony is achieved when the colors of your design go well together. They balance and contrast each other in a pleasing way. No surprises there. To keep things simple, we'll focus on two color tools that can lead to better designs. Number one, a limited color palette. A limited use of color brings design unity, which aids in improving the feeling and thus experience of an interface. A lot of color can feel chaotic, where a design that is consistent in how color is applied will more quickly become familiar to the user. An understanding of some basic color theory principles can go a long way in helping you choose your color palettes. Let's do a quick primer. Complementary colors. This is a color scheme based on colors on opposite sides of the color wheel. They complement each other well, particularly when you use one as your main color and the opposite as your highlight color, which we'll go into more detail in a bit. Analogous colors. These are also colors that go well together. This is when you choose colors close to each other on the color wheel. Tints and shades. Tints is when you move towards white, and shades is when you move towards black. It gives you versatility with one base color. Colors that are lighter and darker, but are part of the same family. This is similar to how font weight allow versatility within the same font family. With these basic principles, you can begin to form your own palettes. Of course, mixing and matching these principles to come up with interesting combinations. Here's the color palette from the Scottish Robis site. As you can see, with the bluish purple and the orange yellow, it's primarily a complementary color scheme with a few blue and orange yellow tints, along with a basis of whites, blacks, and grays. Number two, highlight with color. Color can serve as a highlighting tool. It can make areas of your design pop and call attention. This can bring interest to an otherwise plain design. It can lead viewers to areas of importance, playing a role in hierarchy. This can be achieved with splashes of color that come from illustrations or photography, or from your strategic use of your color palette, say when you use a complementary highlight color. For example, say you have complementary colors blue and orange in your palette, where blue and tints and shades of blue are your primary colors. You can then use orange in a limited fashion as your highlight color. This is exactly what I'm doing with the Scottish Robis site. Blue, being my primary color used for links and buttons, is used much more on the page. It's not overly abundant, so that strong blues used for buttons still stand out, but the dashes or highlights of orange-yellow also draw attention, being a complement to the blues. The goal of these little dashes of orange-yellow is to draw people's eyes to the free content, which allows them to try things out. Use a basic understanding of color theory to create harmonious color palettes for your designs. Use these palettes strategically to aid in bringing consistency and highlights to your designs.